Okay, whenever you're ready, Kevin.
I'm going to try to do it without my notes and see if I can just refer to it if I get stuck.
Sounds good.
So, I start?
Whenever you're ready.
Hello everyone. When I say I like to play video games at night, you might imagine me alone in a dark room. But, well, I might be alone. I might be in a dark room, but I'm not exactly alone most of the time. I do what is called streaming, like some kind of strange TV network. I can broadcast a live feed of my gameplay to the internet, to a potential live audience. And they can talk and interact. This is what's called streaming, or live broadcasting. And, yeah, so today I'd like to talk to you about what streaming is. First, I'll tell you what streaming is and its origins, how it came about, how it's impacted the gaming industry, and how it can affect the social lives of gamers. So the first thing I'll need to know is what streaming really is. It's a means, streaming or live broadcasting refers to a means of uploading a live video feed. And in the sense I'm using it, I'm referring to video game streaming, but it can also be a news or event or live casting, which is people using webcams to stream kind of a video feed of their daily lives. So the first live video paired with a live chat, which makes it more interactive, was the website, the experimental website, Justin.tv. And Justin.tv is no longer running, but they have a farewell video that they posted on their site explaining the details of the origin and how it branched out into gaming. So it all began when a man named Justin Kahn, whom the site was named after, put a webcam on his head, and he kind of streamed 24/7 his life and made a channel out of that. It was kind of unheard of at the time, live casting in general. And eventually the site was opened up to allow other people to do their own streams. So more live casters came about. And this is at the same time YouTube was starting to rise in popularity with gameplay videos where people would record their gameplay and post it to YouTube. But what they eventually found out, people use that same software to capture their games, which is the programs they use that let them record. And they could use that to stream their video live to Justin TV. And this became so popular that in 2011, Justin TV created a new website called Twitch TV. And this was focused solely on gaming. It became so popular, in fact, that Micros of Gaming news site Gamasutra reports that in February of this year, Justin TV had rebranded the parent company of Justin TV had rebranded themselves as Twitch Interactive in favor of the gaming division. So they basically phased out the live casting. And only a few months ago, Justin TV pretty much officially ended. And that's when they posted that video. So, next I'll tell you a bit about how the phenomenon of streaming, the rise of it, has affected the gaming industry. So, games have been on the rise in popularity since about the 80s, from the days of Pong to today. And what might have once been like a fascination with a group of people standing around watching someone who's really good at an arcade machine or a pinball machine can now be done on a global scale. People all over the world can watch a live video feed of someone playing a game anywhere in the world. And we also have what are called esports now, which are professional level, professional gaming. And there are tournaments, and entire companies have been formed around esports. Esports, by the way, are like people or groups of people competing in competitive gaming, like against each other. Sorry, I lost my thought. Yeah, it's where people compete against each other in games like fighting games, strategy games, and very official. So companies like Major League Gaming, MLG, were formed. MLG is formed in about 2002, that focus specifically on esports. And MLG, in November of 2013, announced that they were forming their own streaming website, MLG.tv. So, streaming is undeniably rising in popularity. It's becoming a very big business. Emmett Shear, CEO of Twitch Interactive, announced only August 25th, barely a month ago, that his company had been bought by Amazon.com for nearly $1 billion. And this kind of $1 billion purchase was made on a company the kind of company that didn't even exist 10 years ago. So, final point I'd like to make would be about how streaming has a chance to impact the lives of gamers, how they can use it to be more social. Through streaming, you can interact with people and build communities and kind of build a following of friends and people you talk to on a regular basis through your live streams. But in some very extreme examples, people have been able to make massive, build massive communities with large amounts of followers and even make money doing it. So Felix Kjellberg, who goes by the username PewDiePie, he specializes in recording video gameplay footage with commentary on it, which it's not exactly streaming, but he posts them to YouTube. And he does have a Twitch channel, by the way, but it's become so popular, it was the first YouTube, according to YouTube site statistics, it was the first channel to get over 30 million followers, and he's currently the most subscribed channel in the world at 31 million. And according to a June 2014 Wall Street Journal article, he makes over $4 million a year doing this. And so a final point I'd like to make is through streaming you can kind of meet other people that you might not have otherwise ever had a chance to meet. So I've made a lot of friends through it, not just in other states, but I know people in France, Serbia, and Australia, and it's really fun to get to meet other people and learn about their cultures and get to talk to them. So, to summarize, I've covered a bit about what streaming is, how it came about, its origins, how it's affected the gaming industry, and how it can affect the social lives of gamers. To summarize, it's a moderately recent trend that's only continuing to rise in popularity. So, playing alone doesn't have to mean playing alone anymore. Someone, that stereotype of gamer alone in a dark room, they can actually be streaming and interacting with the community. And it's a means of putting yourself out there to entertain others, while at the same time having a chance to interact with people you might not have otherwise met. Where it will go from here, one can only guess. Thank you.